Welcome back, everybody, to episode 8, I believe, of season 4 on the NeoNetwork server. It has been quite a while since I've recorded, so it sure is good to be back on the island and back on the server. We have a pretty crazy episode today. As I'm sure you've noticed, we are not starting off with a monthly crate opening, although that will be coming in a future episode. But I think we have something a little bit better. This absolute madman, Fate right here, the other guy on the island owner. I don't think you guys are ready for what he's done. See this setup right here? See how we have all these enchants? These are all empty chests right now. We have one for good enchants over here. But this chest right here, these are all the books we have to open. Look at this. Almost 2 full rows of extreme enchantment books. And then we have advanced enchantment books down here as well. So what the majority of this episode is basically going to be just opening a crap ton of enchantment books. Fate's going to be helping me out. These are technically his books, but we're going to open them together since it's kind of a joint effort here since we're sharing everything on the island. And we're going to go ahead and sort them into all of their respective chests. And as we go, pull out some of the good ones, but probably won't scrap anything yet because I was called out in the comments of last video when I opened up a bunch of enchantment books of people basically calling me blind because I scrapped a lot of really good books, I guess. So I don't really want to make that same mistake. So I'm going to take a second set of eyes, make sure that we don't get rid of anything that would sell for a lot. But he paid a decent amount for all of these books. I think it was like 1.6 billion. But I am sure that we can profit off of this, especially with some high multi-kill values or even like trophy fishing, some of those. I think that those will sell for quite a bit. Without further ado, I guess we will get started. All right, gonna start off with first stack of extreme enchantment books. I just opened up all of these books and just let the extra ones go into my overflow backpack, and now it is time to sort them out. So right now, I am just going through and sorting out all of the miscellaneous enchants, like PvP enchants and stuff that aren't for any of the categories that we already had chests for, which there's a whole lot of just miscellaneous enchants. Okay, we just added another chest for dragon enchants over here as well, and then just kind of some like miscellaneous stuff in this empty chest. This is a lot of books to sort through. Can't even imagine how much money we're gonna make off of this though. This is freaking ridiculous. We've gotten so many good books too. Like, all of these are good enchants. And there's still so many more books to open. Like, Pirate's Blessing 3, there's just so many good enchants. Trophy Catch 5. Dude, this is absolutely insane. Dude, I just got Multi-Kill 5, Multi-Fishing 5, and Trophy Catch 5, all in the same inventory of opening. What the heck? This is unreal. We already filled up a whole chest of good enchants, so now we're moving on to this one. I'm gonna have to place more chests here as well. This is just crazy. I think at this point I just need to go ahead and open the rest, and then just give an update after that, because I feel like I'm getting so many good books, I would just be repeating myself if I went through every single good book I got. Alright, I have finally, or I should say we have finally, finished opening and at least kind of sorting all of the extreme enchantment books. So we have like 2.5 chests of really good enchants. Those are like the fishing ones. We have a lot of multi-kill 5, stuff like that. But now what I need to do is I really want to start sorting the good enchantments. So then when we go to auction them, it's really easy to just say, oh, we're selling like all multi-kill 5s for this price and all trophy catches 5s for this price and stuff like that. So that'll just make it a lot easier. And then we're going to try and get a second set of tier 5 experience dragon armor, because scrapping all of these books is going to take absolutely forever with just one person. So we're going to try and get both of us on that after I sort out some of these good enchantments. So I think first I'm just going to take out all the fishing enchantments, because I think that's a pretty easy place to start. Well, there's going to be a ton of fishing enchantments now that I think about it. So I'm going to start by just putting the trophy catches right here, I think. Kind of organized like this between, like from 5 to 1. Then I'm going to do the same thing with Pirate's Blessing here, go 3, 2, 1. I haven't even sorted out this last chest yet, and this is all the really good fishing enchants that we have, like multi-fishing, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trophy Catch 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Pirate's Blessing 3. Actually ran out of space here. all of the really good enchants were sorted out of this. I know there still is some more stuff that definitely going to be sold, but all of this like super good stuff was all sorted. So there are, I think, 9 multi-kill 5s, a bunch of multi-kill 4s. You can see everything laid out here. There's 5 multi-fishing 5s. We have a whole bunch of other multi-fishing. There are, I think, like 15 Pirate Blessing 3s and then 6 Trophy Catch 5s, but tons of Trophy Catches. I can't even wait to see all this money come in. Pretty sure most of it's going to be auctioned under Fate since he's the one that bought the XP, but either way, he's been buying stuff for the island, so it benefits both of us. We're working as a team here, so not too concerned as to who gets the money. But next, what I think we need to do is go ahead and scrap a ton of these books and see how many more we can buy with the leftover XP. So it looks like what we're going to do is I'm going to start scrapping. So I just put on the tier 5 experienced dragon armor, and he's going to start putting stuff on the auction house because he's really good with pricing. He's been on a good bit, so he knows the going rates of everything. So he'll be in charge of selling everything while I start scrapping this insane amount of books over here. So I'm starting off at about 50 or 5.7 million XP, almost 5.8. We also haven't even touched the advanced books yet. These are just the extreme ones. Checking with Fate real quick to see if we're saving or scrapping multi-kill 1, because it looks like there's not really many on the auction house right now, so they might actually sell, but I don't know if it's really worth it. I guess I'll set it aside for the time being, just in case it's worth selling. It very well might be, because there's not really many on the auction house. Yeah, there's actually a lot of multi-kill 1s that we threw in here, so I think they're worth saving right now. So I'm just going to put them in this chest. Let him auction those off. Just want to make sure that we get the most out of the like 1.6 bill that he spent on these books. Ah, this is so much clicking. My wrist is getting tired. Woo! Got through a whopping 3 chests, almost 4. Alright, just scrap this entire stack of chests here. Now, on to the next. So many books. I bet the whole auction house is just going to be flooded with Fate selling all these books. And daily login, you can see I just haven't really been on too much, but there we go. I guess 1.5 mil doesn't hurt. Ooh, if I log on tomorrow, that's 4 pet eggs. That would be good. I'm getting close to maxing out the majority of my pets. Definitely still have a long ways to go on like the Reaper pet and some things like that. Just the fact that we opened over 1,000 extreme enchantment books is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that that's even possible is just crazy. It was a ton of fun, and we're going to profit a lot from it as well. So just a crazy situation. Okay, it looks like it's worth saving anything Condenser 3 and above, and anything Treasury 4 and above. So right now I'm just going to set some of those books aside. I've already gained about 15 million XP. It also looks like Dragon Protection 5 is worth saving. I want to see what other Dragon Enchants are worth saving. Okay, I just finished scrapping all of the books that I wanted to. So just about all of these chests are empty, and then I set aside all the books that I felt were good. A lot of them were Dragon books, because apparently they're selling for a decent amount right now. But, as you can see, well, now we're at 22 million XP. So I'm probably going to go ahead and just recycle all that straight back into books and see if we can pull any more good ones, like any tier 5 of like multi-fishing or multi-kill. Something like that would be great, just to make even more money. But I think it's safe to say that we are going to be ridiculously rich after all this. We estimate that if everything sells at the price we listed it for, and we went just for general market baits, we're going to make about 3 billion off of this, just looking at the high tier books. And we haven't even sold a lot of like the mid tier books and everything. Like, we haven't even touched multi-kill 4, multi-kill 3, anything like that. So, gonna be profiting an insane amount. Alright, it has been a couple of days now. As you can see, got almost 23 million XP from scrapping books, is about where it left off last time. And we are now crazy rich. So as you can see, I went up about 400 million, maybe 300 million, which is a good amount, but I didn't really auction off that many books. Fate, on the other hand, he auctioned off the majority of the books, and right now I think his balance currently sits around 10 billion, if I'm not mistaken, and that's after he already deposited 10 billion into the island bank. As you can see, there are still a lot more good enchants to sell. So we profited an insane amount off of that. I also have more XP, so what I'm going to do is buy more enchantment books. Right now we're starting to stockpile again, so I'm not going to do another whole opening now, but I think I want to at least go ahead and buy some more books and see how many I got from scrapping. Also, I apologize if I sound a little quiet or sound a little weird right now. I woke up sick this morning, so I have a little bit of a head cold, so my throat's a little thick, so it might sound funny. So I was sitting at like 5.7 mil before, so like right here, so got a little bit over 2 stacks of books just from scrapping all those other ones, which is pretty good. I think I'm gonna buy a few more, go down to, I don't really need that much XP, I'll probably go down to like 3 mil XP. Yeah, that's about good. I'll buy one more, so it's exactly 2.5 stacks. There we go, 2.5 stacks of extreme books. And then there's still all of these advanced ones, and then a few basic ones as well. So, overall, extremely successful episode, made a stupid amount of money, just purely off of those enchantments. So, shout out to Fate for picking up all that XP and getting all those books, and together we're going to become the richest duo on the server, and I'm pretty confident about that. So, I think that's where we're going to leave the episode off, but thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.